Life is all about perspective, and so is Childsleep. I want to share something extremely powerful with you. We all know perspective is everything. We all know by the way we think, we can approach any situation as a challenge or an opportunity. We can be given any situation and we can start to shape by how we perceive that situation, okay? And there's been so many studies proving over and over and over again that the attitude and the perspective that we bring to any situation can either positively or negatively influence it. So often when our child experiences a sleep challenge, we approach it very negatively. In my book, Awakening Through Sleep, I talk about thoughts, beliefs, influences of our culture on child sleep, and I also talk about our attitudes and our perspective, because perspective and attitude is everything. It absolutely shapes the situation at hand as well as greatly influences the outcome. And I have found in the world of child sleep that there are already, before we even begin to approach solutions to meet our child sleep challenges, we already are set up with quite some negative perspectives and attitudes. So I'm going to give you some examples. The first is sleep regression. This term, sleep regression, is often used to explain a period of stages throughout the child's first few years where a child is seen to have setbacks in their sleep. And it's quite known to be common, and the attitude toward it is, yeah, expect it. It's a setback. It's something that is negative, something to explain the situation at hand, and also something to not look forward to. But what perspective is that, huh? When actuality, you know what? It's not a setback. Your child is going through major developmental stages. And through those major developmental stages, your child is going to go through transitions. And in those transitions, there's going to be some steps forward, some steps back, some steps forward, some steps back, until finally those steps forward take hold, right? That's what happens when we develop, right? When we're transitioning into new habits, shaping things, maturing. So it's actually quite exciting to see our children go through all these developmental stages. And so I've taken the word sleep regression out because I don't believe it's a sleep regression. If there's a sleep challenge, we look at the challenge, we find where's the opportunity in that challenge? What can we do to support moving through that challenge and benefiting the situation? So the moment we start placing negative labels on any situation, we're already setting ourselves up for a negative outcome. So sleep regressions, sleep crutches. Boy, sleep crutches, are you serious? No. I don't believe in the term sleep crutch. I know that that is a very bold statement, but again, it's all about perspective. If we were to look a lot closer to what's going on, which I do, and which in my book I go into a lot more, I'm not going to give everything away just yet, you're going to see how I reframe sleep crutches, because indeed there's an opportunity when it comes to sleep crutches. And then there's the expectations, right? The attitudes, early risers. Just today I was on a forum and I see time and time again how many parents are upset that they have early risers. I wish my child was a later sleeper. I wish my child wasn't such an early riser. So I'm going to challenge you. Early rising is actually considered something incredibly beneficial. If you have a habit of getting up early, getting up before everybody else is up and meditating and having some rituals and starting your day with intention, that is one of the most powerful ways to start your day. So we can apply that to adults, but if our child is an early riser, that's a problem or that's an issue. There are people that actually go to bed at 8 p.m., 8:30 p.m. adults, and they're up by 4:30 a.m. And that's their natural clock, and that's how they enjoy living their lifestyle and life. So we have to take a step back again, and we have to ask ourselves, is what's really happening so negative? How is my attitude and perspective shaping the situation with my child? Is it that bad? Is it that awful? It's really important to understand that early rising is not a negative, awful thing. It's an early rising, okay. It's not bad, it's not good, it's just an early rising. How is that impacting our lifestyle and our situation? There's so many solutions. And not every solution works for every person. That's why I enjoy customizing for every client, and I don't believe in a one-size-fits-all. And you will see people that are very adamant about, okay, if you have an early riser, here are all the possibilities. There's many possibilities you can have an early riser. And sometimes it's simple as that's just their clock. Children usually are early risers anyway, by nature. Next time you find yourself feeling really down or really negative about child sleep, just take a moment, ask yourself, where can I find the opportunity in this challenge? Can I change my perspective to reshape the outcome? Can I change my perspective to benefit the situation? We're all such powerful beings, and you have so much power within you. And so I want to empower you. I want to empower you to be these incredible creators and manifestors of your present state reality. And the way that you do that, number one, is by challenging your thoughts, your beliefs, by taking responsibility and accountability for your attitude and your perspective.